Hi all, we're back here with another episode. Real quick tip. So this is a very common warning. It says get outside air controller inputs, controller, mechanical ventilation, and it says it cannot locate a matching design specification zone air distribution object for your thermal zone. And then it goes on to say that it can't find that, so it's just going to use the default zone air distribution effectiveness of 1 for heating and cooling. So this is a pretty common error, and it's not a big deal. You can ignore it, but it depends on what your zone air distribution effectiveness is. Whether you have supply air from the ceiling level or supply air from the floor level, and then also where your return air is coming from. So, and this comes down to the ASHRAE 62.1 ventilation rate procedure. And we can take a look at that real quick. So you could go to any one of the mechanical codes and find the ventilation part of the code, which is based on the ASHRAE 62.1. Mechanical ventilation, outdoor air required. And we can scroll down to the zone air distribution effectiveness. So if you have ceiling or floor supplies of cool air, your effectiveness is 1. Ceiling or floor supplies of warm air, and if you have a low return, the effectiveness is 1. If you're supplying warm air from the ceiling and you also have a return on the ceiling, then your distribution effectiveness is 0.8. So that's what these numbers are here. And we can go to OpenStudio, and so this is the crux of the matter. We have an outside air controller that's trying to figure out just how much outside air is required. But we have, if we go to the thermal zones tab and we go to cooling sizing parameters, we have this column right here, design zone air distribution effectiveness and cooling mode. So if you haven't edited these, by default these will be a blank in your OpenStudio file, and when it gets translated to Energy Plus doesn't know what to do, so it just automatically assigns a number 1 to that value. But it's good practice to go through here and ensure that you do have the correct zone air distribution effectiveness for the type of system that you have. But for now, what we can do, if you want to just get rid of that error, is type a 1 in here, and then you can select all and apply to selected. And likewise for the heating sizing parameters tab, we can do the same thing. Let's just assume that we have a ceiling supply grill and a ceiling return grill, and we are heating. This is the heating sizing parameters tab. So we will actually select all and apply to selected. Give it a second. We can click over to cooling sizing parameters, click back to heating, and then double check that that was applied. Yes, it was. And then we can go to run the model. And the model was run successfully. And we can go take a look at our e+out.error file, and we'll reload it, and we can see that error was resolved. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.